Hi everybody, welcome to another episode in this mini series of Glowing with Glow, finding that inner glow that is within all of us and just sharing it out into the world, finding that light. And just the world needs your light, okay? The world needs your light, and we all have this light inside of us. We all have that thing that we can share. And the more that we lean into the body and the more that we lean into the peace and the love, the more that it's going to show to the world, and people are gonna see it and go, hey, I like that light within you. And some people might be offended by your light, and that's okay. It's poking something that's dark within them, and that's a good thing too. It's a good thing too, because it is an awareness that maybe they didn't have. So don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to shine bright. It's going to help so many people realize that they want to live that way too. I actually just read a quote that when we learn to truly love our being, when we learn to love ourselves, when we learn to forgive ourselves, when we learn to walk in that we also learn how to love and accept and forgive others. Okay? And I was actually watching a show. I wasn't even watching a show, actually. My husband was, and I just walked into this one part, but I just found this line to be so profound, so I just wanted to share it. And the guy says, if hating me stops you from hating yourself, then I'll be there for you. And I thought, man, how many times do we hate things in other people that we actually don't like in ourselves? And because we're unhappy, it's easier for us to project that onto somebody else because we don't want to deal with it in ourselves. So I just thought that tied in also beautifully. Like when we learn to forgive ourselves, when we learn to love ourselves, maybe we'll stop hating so much out there. Maybe we'll just start loving, and that's how we're going to change the world, okay? I know, I've got big dreams for just one little person, but I believe in the ripple effect. So, okay, I hope that this series has been blessing you. I hope that you are starting to feel like a more embodied, beautiful human being that you are, because you're so beautiful and amazing. And yeah, today we are going to do some box breathing. Now, all of these sessions that we're just doing like mini sessions. If you want to go deeper into breath with me, I do have a course where we do 5 breathwork sessions, starting from safety and ending in expansion and vision. Now, we start from safety because it's impossible to have a big vision if our nervous system doesn't feel safe to hold any of it. It's what's the point, right? Because you hear about these people that win millions of dollars and then they lose it all. Their nervous system isn't ready to hold all of that, to be seen in that way, so they sabotage it. So it's very important that we start with safety and we move to vision and expansion, okay? Because I want you to be able to hold all of these beautiful things that you're dreaming about and not sabotage them when you get there. Ask me how I know about that. Okay, that's why this work means so much to me. But yeah, so if you want that course is available. It is less than $60 Canadian, and you'll be able to have it forever. And when I shouldn't say if, because I'm working on some things. When I add more breath sessions, they will be automatically uploaded into the course that you've already paid for. It won't cost you any more money once you're in. Once I do add more, it is going to cost more. So if you haven't already bought in, then you'll be buying it at a higher price, just because there is more value being added. But if you've already bought, then you're in. Once you're in, and that's the course that I will be adding to. Okay, with all of that being said, this is just going to be another mini lesson. This one is box breathing. If you've never heard of box breathing, that's okay. And if you have and you're like, girl, I'm a pro at box breathing, then that's amazing too. Wherever you are in your journey, I'm grateful that you're here with me today. So box breathing is what we're going to do. We are going to breathe in through the nose, counting to 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna hold on the exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna repeat. And we're gonna just do it a couple of times today. Like I said, we're not gonna go too crazy, too deep in this series. This is just a mini series just to like kind of dip our toes in the water and see the different ways that breath work and embodiment work and all of that can help us and can shift us. And when you're ready to go deeper, there's that too. We can do that. Okay, so when you're ready, let's begin. We're going to start in through the nose. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Now let's repeat. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And repeat. And last exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a deep breath in. Sighing on the exhale. And just returning to the space. Woo! Okay, so now that you've played in that just a tiny bit, we are going to try holding just a little bit longer, okay? So it's going to be a longer inhale, a longer hold, a longer exhale, a longer hold, okay? So let's try counting to 6, okay? Here we go. So remember, you do not have to match exactly my speed. You are always in full control. It's your body. You know what your body needs. If you're like, girl, I want to go a little, like, I want to hold it a little longer, please do that. Like, do what feels good. If you're like, I'm not ready to go 6 seconds, I'm just going to stick with 4, then that's amazing too. I'm going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And that's just what I'm going to be doing. Do what feels good to you. If you feel like challenging yourself a little bit, then that's amazing too. Okay, ready? Here we go. Inhale 6. Holding 6. Exhaling 6. Holding 6. Inhaling 6. Holding. Exhaling. Holding. Inhaling. Holding. Exhaling. Last hold. And inhaling. Letting it all go with a sigh. Now, this breath pattern is something that you can continue to deepen and play with. You can even hold it longer. There's really no rules, you guys. I mean, you get to have fun with it. And that's my favorite part about breathing. You can't get it wrong. You can't get it wrong. I'm feeling really good right now. For me, my body's like a little bit longer. But as we want to honor the safety in people and just come in a little bit slow. I might make a series for people who are a little bit more comfortable with breathing and with breath patterns, so that we can go a little bit more. It might be coming. Yeah. Okay. Try that whenever you want to just create a little bit of expansion. If you want to, I mean, that breath pattern for me, it just really gets me out of the mind, out of story, out of like the fight or flight. It just gets me into the body. As with most breathing that is deep, right? I want you to think about when you're anxious, when you're nervous, when you're scared, what's the first thing that we do is we hold our breath and we shallow breathe. And so any deep breathing is just, it's the opposite. It's safety, it's calm, it's soothing, it's a medicine. So try it out, practice it, and let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for being here today. We will see you on the next